Well, another part of our economy under threat is the coach business. Some firms warning that there's a looming crisis in transport because of social distancing rules. There are fears that when the schools go back in September, some coach companies won't be able to meet the massive extra costs they could face. Tim Scott reports.
Mark Brook has been in the family coach business for 30 years, but since lockdown he's had to make 7 drivers redundant as work for his Oldham-based company has completely fallen away.
It's the worst thing I've ever had to do in my life, because it's very heartbroken and soul destroying, knowing he's going to be telling people they're out of work for what could be a long period of time, and other companies are doing the same, so there's not much chance of them getting work again. Other than maintaining vehicles and test driving vehicles, we've not had anything on the road whatsoever since the 20th of March.
28 miles away, David Gray's coach firm in Wigan is struggling as well.
We go to places like Alton Towers, through to Chester Zoo's always a popular one, and Blackpool. So we've lost all of that from Easter. We've had absolutely no trips out on that score.
As well as day trips, both firms rely heavily on school runs for much of their business. But when schools reopen fully come September, David and Mark have real concerns that rising costs because of social distancing rules on their coaches could make their jobs almost impossible. The economics around social distancing on one of these coaches just don't seem to add up. Under the new rules, fewer than half the amount of children on a school run, for example, would be allowed on board. That means there's a need for a second coach and driver, and the question there is, who is going to pay for them? What will happen if these local authorities say, well, we can't pay those rates?
I think the worst case scenario, I think a lot of children will end up walking to school or not getting to school because they live too far away. And I think the local authority will have a problem on their hands getting these kids into education because they've spent so long out of education. It'll be a nightmare getting them back into it, but without the resources, I don't know how they can do it.
We contacted the Department of Education and asked them how schools and local authorities were supposed to pay for the extra school-run coaches. In a statement, they told us dedicated school transport will continue to play an important role in making sure children can get to school safely by grouping together children in bubbles where possible, providing additional cleaning along with other measures to manage the risk of transmission. The department will set out further information on this area in the coming weeks. Nothing there about coach firms laying on extra vehicles or who'll pay for them. And for now, it seems businesses like David's and Mark's will continue to face an uncertain future. Tim Scott, ITV News, Oldham.
Well, next night, the Isle of Man loves the bigger cake.